So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary, real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Perez.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Fran Perez.
Vallecas have a free kick.
That has been slung wide.
Has a look and place it forward.
And it's De Bruyne. Pele is onto this.
Pele! Oh, that was close.
Spread it left. Perez. Rafinha. Alvarez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Very nicely done.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Pele. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. This ended up in no man's land. He was under real pressure there. Now it's Alvarez. He's trying to skip past his man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's chance for a shot! Magnificent from Alvarez! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball. That's really well manoeuvred.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
De Bruyne. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's found a way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty.
Barcelona really could have done without this.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Golden opportunity wasted.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It could be... And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
De Bruyne.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's got away. Hoisted in. It's a mighty effort! He has done it! And he is just ripping it up! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona are at the peak of... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Pass somewhat off target. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Rafinha. Fran Perez. No, he's not getting his way this time. And this is Pele. That's been slipped through. He's in a great...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shot a goal! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Picked out brilliantly. Neymar's cross.
Vallecas are looking to go forward now. Pele conjures time and space where few can.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Here's
A real chance! No, that's just wide.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
It'll be a throw-in.
and it's slung out wide. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's shifting through the gears here.
And he shoots! It's in! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got four. That is remarkable.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Flings in across.
Oh, what has happened here?
And a chance! He's scored!
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gets into some space. Hit into the middle. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Neymar will...
It's Neymar! Oh, almost a sixth!
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He's found a way past.
Could try cutting inside here.
An uncompromising challenge. Takes aim and crosses. Can he finish? They've done it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vallecas grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's such an...
Neymar!
No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 21, Van Nistelrooy. Cambio de jugadores.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Pele, and he's in on goal. Goes for a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And they can counter here. And it's Neymar. He's in space and looking for options. Cleared away. Cannavaro gets across and deals with it. Played out towards the right wing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side, and he's managed to get free. Delivers the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Ambrosini. Neymar. That's good running with the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Neymar! And that is great goalkeeping. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Neymar. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Lejeune. Pinches it off him. Forwards and with intent. Ball's gone out of play. So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Dani Olmo! Outstanding save to keep that out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Neymar with the short one. In towards the back stick. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. And welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and he shoots! Now, who's going to... And the keeper couldn't hold it. What a wonderful goal!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Rafinha could try cutting inside here. He rises! Sal. Oh, some tackle that. Now it's Alvarez. Rafinha. Rafinha! And yes, it's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Pelé. Passing nice and neat. Belletti. That is lovely. Some good work on the right flank here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here.
There they go, hunting again.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Belletti. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mopé. Busquets gets a foot in here. Oh, it's a great ball here. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Alexis Sanchez. Has a look and plays it forward. Neymar. Now it's Pelé. Cadell. Sal. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Neymar. And he's had a hit! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
A case now of complete control. Mopé. Alvarez. Now it's Rafinha. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Ball swung in. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's been taken short. Flashes in a big header! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Agume. That's Vargas. Now it's Mopé. Wriggles his way through. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That has been knocked clear. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's not an especially good pass, that. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Alvarez has a shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neymar. Sal. Spread it left. Rafinha has given away a free kick. Pinches it off him. Showing great feet there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Sanchez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is... It's Pele! Superb from Pele! A finish right from the top draw. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And now he has two. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Sanchez providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Howson did well to stay calm there. And he thumps it clear. Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Gol del Barcelona. El dorsal 19.
There's the whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And the game has already resumed here. Now it's Mopé. Rafinha. Can he get it through? And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, robust challenge. They've played it short. He is through here. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now, this could be a chance. Neymar! Oh, impressive strike.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Well, that is one way to stop him. So what can they make of this? That's an imaginative pass. Pele is in a really good position out wide. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Vlachodimos deals with that nice and simple. Busquets cuts out the pass. Pele is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Back in once more. Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rafinha. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Neymar. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
So here comes the substitution, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Ambrosini. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Neymar has it in a wide position. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rafinha. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Now, can they get him away?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's got away. Busquets did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, super find. Goes for a shot! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
En el minuto 80, el dorsal 20.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24, el dorsal 21.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Sao. Looking for options for movement. That's a nicely shaped ball. Agume. And it's Januzaj. Foot in. Cannavaro with the slide tackle there. Just 5 minutes left. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Sal. Oh, he's tried one! Sal. Taken back almost at once.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And it's made its way to him. Lofted in. Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona are making a change now. And that will be it. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. So what do you take away from it all? Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin. Dani Olmo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Dani Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Dani Olmo. He's having a go! And he comes up trumps again.
Dani Olmo really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Dani Olmo goes short. Dani Olmo finds himself offside. Pele. He's in a great position here, and he shoots! Brilliant from Dani Olmo! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona make the perfect start. They are already ahead. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! 2, and we've barely begun here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rosier did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that has left him in a heap. Nicely weighted ball. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. There's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Corner number 2 then. Dani Olmo plays it short. Dani Olmo. And the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Dani Olmo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
That has not gone well. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafinha. And here's Alvarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Galan. Swung over. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foot in. It's a promising position. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Very nearly half an hour gone here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pele. That's very neat. Chance to deliver.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Great vision. Alvarez takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, shooting chance!
And that wasn't far away.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Now it's Budimir. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Dani Olmo. Ball driven towards, he rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat. It's Pele! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he has been fouled there. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, can they get him away? Pele providing an outlet on that flank. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Good ball. Alvarez! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Alvarez. He's looking wide, and he cuts out the supply.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter. Go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, this looks sharp. There's a sharp little ball here. That is a brilliant interception. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Decent chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Pele, and this is Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Neymar. He's having a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Neymar has taken it back.
Now it's Pele. The finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona have their third corner. Albert Ferrer. Rafinha has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Neymar with the short one. No way through, so back it comes. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Lewandowski to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Neymar wins the duel this time. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lewandowski receives it in a wide position. And he's had a hit! From Lewandowski, a finish right from the top draw, and they are pulling clear here. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control. And it's Lewandowski, looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. Galan. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lewandowski. It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's off and running. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Lewandowski. And here's Alvarez. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Pamplona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Ambrosini. Now Neymar. And this is Lewandowski. Into the last quarter of an hour. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. In towards the back stick. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, that's well spotted. It's not an especially good pass, that.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
An uncompromising challenge.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
Ambrosini.
And he's taking no chances there.
Van Nistelrooy. El dorsal 15. Beckham.
He's gone for a throw-in. Ball's out once more. And that's another throw. And he was quick to react. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now it's Rafinha. And this is Van Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. And here's Neymar. Good chance here! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
Big
hope.
chance! Oh, off the bar! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Oh, the count is rising. That's 6.
Será sustituido por...
And this is
el
Lewandowski.
dorsal 15.
Chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Driving forward. Looking for options for movement. And Van Nistelrooy! Just cruising! They are cruising! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson.
That's at the end. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that
So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
We have already started here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mendes. Now it's Oyarzabal.
Gonzalo
He's having a shot! They've scored! First blood drawn.
so smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So, a breakthrough already.
That's a little off target. Well, there's a probing ball. Now it's Alvarez.
Shot could be on. Rafinha!
Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Neymar with the short one.
Chance!
And this is Neymar. Hoisted in.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Barrenechea. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Foot in.
Beckham. Threads one in. Now it's Alvarez.
Gonzalo Guedes.
Rafinha. And it's made its way to him.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Crossed into the middle. Alvarez. And here's Mendes. Henderson does really well to win the ball there. Neymar. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Alvarez. Big chance! No mistake! Barcelona are back in business.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cross from Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous.
Played it again.
Oh, that was vital. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Mendes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cannavaro.
Neymar.
Out of play for a throw. And it's Beckham. Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Beckham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game.
They've played it short.
And here's Neymar.
Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to...
And a chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Always onto this. Now it's Carlos Soler.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! He has spurned it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Martin. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Neymar. Alvarez. Nicely spread. Rafinha could try cutting inside here. Tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona have their third corner. Good ball, good take. Neymar. Neymar plays it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a great position here. That's really well manoeuvred. Barrenechea. Mendes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. And now they can clear their lines. And the first half is done. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Looking to go deep. Bullish header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Carlos Soler! Oh, good-looking ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that's gone loose. Ambrosini, a picture of focus and alertness. Played back in. Oh, shooting chance! Magnificent from Alvarez! About as smooth as it gets. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now it's Gonzalo Guedes.
Oh, really well played.
Gomez has it out wide and in space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Perenachea.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Aramburu. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Alvarez being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence...
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well, and he shoots! Goal! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, that looks a good ball through. Aramburu. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And it's Mendes. Oh, easy pickings there. Ambrosini. This looks promising. Gonzalo Guedes. And Martin. Martin gets across to intercept that. Pele stood his ground strongly. Zaharian. Now it's Pele. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Gonzalo Guedes. And here's Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Pele. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, such a clever touch. He's got shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Zaharian. Oyarzabal, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Soler. Ambrosini wins the duel this time. Now it's Alvarez. Now that's well seen too. Martin. And it's Gomez. Carlos Soler.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Fourth official
descuento.
showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Not the most convincing of passes. It's a promising position. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's really well cleared. And we're done. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Hoy no hemos tenido suerte, pero el próximo partido será muy distinto.
Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Some front-footed pressing going on here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Omar Mascarell, pressing high and with purpose. Opts for safety. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Costa. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. Alvarez is flagged offside. Van Nistelrooy. Now, can they get him away? Has a shot! Against the crossbar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Still goalless. And it's made its way to him. Saliba.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Off he goes! Harmlessly behind. Oh, he's been caught napping. Costa. Tony Lato. Joseph. Now it's Morishi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, good spread. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. There they go, hunting again.
Bastoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has not gone well. Costa. This looks promising. Beckham. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Approaching the half-hour mark. Pablo Torre. Tony Lato. Joseph gets a good foot in there. Alvarez. Muriqi. Now that's well seen too. Beckham. Oh, that's delightful. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's really well manoeuvred. Chance here to counter. Dani Olmo. And he's there to retrieve it. Pablo Torre. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. That is a jog. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Joseph. And it's Torre. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tony Lato. And Pablo Torre. Omar Mascarell. And it's Torre. Looking for options for movement. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. Could be danger here. Faced. Great chance! Well, there's the clearance. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10. El dorsal
And the second half gets underway.
Van Nistelrooy.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Beckham. Rafinha is onto this. Great challenge, timed to perfection. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And it's Torre. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Alvarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's the throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Pele. Rafinha. Tony Lato. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The referee's awarded a free kick, and that's going to be a booking. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, this looks sharp. Out to the left it goes. Very nicely done. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could be on. Oh, just... Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. And that has been clubbed away. Beckham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Costa. Beckham does really well to win the ball there. Rafinha. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Neymar. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. He gets big. He has done it. Finally the breakthrough.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Mallorca have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And he's in a real chance! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And the shot! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
He's tried one! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
All square again into the... Tries a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Oh, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's only too happy to take that back. Costa. Omar Mascarell.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good ball over the top. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pablo Torre. And we're done. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage.
Tries a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Bastoni picks it up from the goal kick. And this is Neymar. Cross into the box.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Pedraza. And it's Vega. Gay. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pepe stood his ground strongly. Alvarez puts his foot on the gas. He's in a great position here. So we're still where we started right now, and that's really well manoeuvred. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Alvarez! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Villarreal deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Alvarez. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Has a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Pepe, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's tidy. And he lines up, climbs up big! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible.
He's gone for goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Takes a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Rafinha clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Rafinha. He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's had it taken off him. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Gol del Barcelona.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. And he's had a hit! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's a good foot in there. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Alvarez. Rafinha. Cross from Rafinha. Terrific header! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Pedraza. And that's a throw-in. Rafinha. Ambrosini looking for the run. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gerard Moreno. Busquets does really well to win the ball there. And it's Neymar. He is just caressing the... He's had a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
That gets things going for the second half. That is lovely. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
That's good running with the ball.
There's a sharp little ball here.
Now that...
Judge, surely! No mistake! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Tries to play it through. That's a shade optimistic. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Cross goes in there. He's got tall. It's there. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking to play him in. And this is Lewandowski. He's picked his way through. Villarreal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Looking to go deep. Header! It's hit the upright. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't...
Takes a shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Saliba. Busquets. Beckham. Driving on and making good progress. And this is Lewandowski. And he's found... And the shot! It's a goal! What an incredible feat, a legendary feat. 200 wasn't enough, nor 300, now he hits 400.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
El dorsal 9. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7. El dorsal 15. El dorsal 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 22. El dorsal
Oh,
8.
well played, well sorted out.
El dorsal 17. Se
Pelé.
va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Neymar gets into a good position. Neymar. And a chance! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar with the short one. Cross to the back post. Oh, smashing header! It wasn't a great header in the end. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's burst through. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he cuts out the supply. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Goes for goal! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Neymar goes short. Shoots! He has done it! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. Pelé is on his own, shapes to shoot! They've done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Buchanan. Neymar. Gay. They've played it short. And that will be it. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Lewandowski. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course, he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members, maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
Neymar.
blows the whistle, and here we go. Well, this is Lewandowski. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Lewandowski. Look at the space here. He's had a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Barcelona gain their reward with an early goal. Played towards the other side. Pass somewhat off target. Oscar Mingueza.